Okay, best friends, let's jump right into this juicy girl talk video, the importance in staying to yourself. I promise you, this video is life-changing. It's going to help you. I promise you it's going to help you. Because anything I tell you ladies, I do in my real life. And it's just going to make you feel better. I promise, okay? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Bella Gang. I love you ladies so much. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Bella_bars. Now, usually I write things down, my girl talk down. But it just came over me. I was on my way to go to the movies with my boo. And, while I wait, I was just like, this is something that needs to be talked about. I feel like it could save lives. So let's just jump right into this video, okay? So number one, the importance in staying to yourself. Why is it even important? Let's say the last few months has been really rough for you, okay? Maybe you're doing well in school, you're doing well in your job, your career, but your personal life is in shambles. Why is it in shambles? Because it seems like every other week or every other day, you're getting into it with your family or you're getting into it with your friends. Let's say you have a circle of friends. And me, one thing about me, I never really believed in having a circle of friends because it would just, I remember when I did have a circle of friends, it was always drama and it was always like two teaming up on me, or it's a lot of he say, she say, a lot of shysty people talking behind your back. I noticed that when I had that many friends around, but it just hit me one day. Why am I going through this? If you notice that over the last few months, it's becoming progressively worse, like with your family and with your friends, then I blame you. Why are you sitting around allowing people in your life that brings you down, that cause drama and toxicity? What is it? Toxic. Oh, you guys don't have a list. I can't even, but you know what I'm trying to say. Why you are allowing the toxic environment that you're trying to get yourself out of. Okay, which brings me to the importance of staying to yourself. Don't be scared, because this is something about me, and I want you guys to have the same trait that I have. Don't ever be scared of losing friends, of losing family. Okay, I'd rather lose people than lose myself, because it's about you in 2020. If you notice that your mental health is literally declining, okay, because let me just get real personal. I was hospitalized. I went to the hospital like 2 times in 2019. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you the bracelets right here if you think this is a joke. I always save my bracelets. I don't know why. I was hospitalized twice. I wish I could show you guys my paperwork. I thought something was happening to me. I literally thought, no, I thought the worst. Is it lupus? Is it something like I can't even hardly swallow? My chest. I keep getting chest palpitations or whatever. I don't know why I can't talk today. And I just felt like I was losing my mind. Like I wasn't sane. If you go through anxiety, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like you don't feel like yourself in your own body. I was hospitalized twice because of anxiety. They did tests. They did every possible test there is to do in a hospital, okay? That hospital bill was hefty. They did every test, and the doctor said, Ms. Nelson, is your anxiety that's triggering you, that's allowing your symptoms to be worse. Because if you go through anxiety or depression, just know if it's not handled properly, it's gonna get severe, it's gonna get worse over time, because there's no cure for depression, there's no cure for anxiety. So if you have a similar story to me, where you notice that like, lately, the past few months, you haven't been yourself, you can barely eat, and you just feel like numbness in your hands, you feel like anxious all the time, you have allowed toxic people to control your whole life to where now you're not even in control of you anymore. Do you know how scary that is? My last hospital visit, I had to do some serious soul searching, because now it's not a matter of dealing with my anxiety. Now I'm fighting for my life, because this is affecting me. I couldn't even do YouTube videos because I didn't feel like I was in the right state of mind. I didn't feel like myself. I didn't feel like being happy. So I'm like, whoa, I have to take a step back. Who's in your life that's causing all this stress? Because they gotta go. If somebody's causing your peace, they're causing too much. I saw that post on Instagram and I didn't really understand it until your girl was in the hospital for my anxiety. It flared up. And the doctor was telling me like, okay, so why are you here? Like, what is going on in your life that's causing you to flare up? Well, I was going through a lot in my personal life with people that's no longer in my life today. he pretty much said, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you don't let this person go, that person go, you're gonna continue to be in a hospital to where it's gonna be debilitating. You literally can't do anything. Okay? I don't want to put you on no pills because you don't need no pills. You're gonna if you take pills for anxiety and depression is gonna make you it's gonna make you very attached to taking them. You're gonna feel like if you don't take them, that you're gonna go crazy. You know, and me, anytime I go through anxiety, my remedy is always God. I always pray. But when you have anxiety that's really bad, even when you pray, you still feel physical symptoms. Like you still can't pull yourself out of bed because you keep thinking about what this person did. And every other day it's like, what's next? I went through a period in my life where I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? I know this girl is fake as hell. I keep letting her back in my life and she keeps doing more fake stuff. And I got to deal with family situation that's getting me tight about this and that. But then I'm still hanging out with certain people. I'm still going to the movies with certain people. I'm trying to look past it because they your family or they your friends or, they've been around for so long. And then you start to think that maybe these people are not the reason why I'm getting triggered and I feel like I'm not myself. You start saying, well, maybe it's you. Maybe you have a problem. Maybe you need to, I don't know, like, because your energy is low. So maybe you feel like you need to take more energy pills or something like that. That's why you feel sluggish and tired. No, don't underestimate that drama in your life can make you physically sick. Because my doctor told me this and I didn't understand. I'm like, how is that possible? He's like, yeah, look it up. Look up anxiety. It causes physical symptoms. It can cause a symptom so bad that you can't even walk. You can't even move. You have a loss of appetite. And when you have a loss of appetite, you're going to lose so much weight that your face is going to look sunken in. And I'm here to tell you, is that worth it? That's why I say the importance in staying to yourself. If you are around people, right, that's literally causing you to have physical symptoms where it's debilitating and you feel like you're losing your mind, because people sometimes, especially with toxic people, they love to do stuff to you and then play victim and have you feeling crazy. And then this type of pattern is going to happen for months. And when you let it go for months like this, then you're going to slowly go insane. Literally. You're going to change. Your personality is going to change. Maybe you're a nice person. You're not even nice no more. You're always on the edge. If you feel like you're always on the edge, and it's due to like having arguments with people all the time, that's costing you way too much peace. If you want to be healthy, being healthy, ladies, it's not about the physical. Your mental health is overall the most important than physical health. Because if you're not okay in here, then let's say you have kids, how are you going to be emotionally available to them? You're going to be disconnected. When I noticed before I cut people out of my life, I was just, like I said, it got to the point where I ended up going to the hospital because I thought there was something really wrong with me. I couldn't breathe. I was having shortness of breath. He was like, yeah, you have an anxiety attack. And usually when you go through anxiety, they ask you what are the events that's going on in your life. So I was going through a lot. And then he's like, bingo, that's it. Can you try to do this? Can you let them go? Or limit how you speak to them and watch your health come back, watch your mental health. You're going to start feeling better. And then I did just that. I said, you know what? I'm not going to lose PAIGE over anybody. Because like I said, you costing me too much. So what did I do? I cut everybody out of my life. Even if you're not the reason why, even if you didn't cause me no drama, I said, nah, I got to find myself. Because I noticed I lost myself. I noticed my personality was changing. And I'm like, no, I can't. Because if I allow this to happen, it's going to get worse for me. So then I noticed that I let people go out of my life. And instantly, I started feeling better. Then I started going to church more. Then I was more focused in being physically fit. I woke up, went to the gym, started eating right. And then slowly but surely, within a month, I was like, wait, what? I couldn't believe that I was in a hospital for my anxiety just a month prior because I felt a weight lifted over my shoulder. I felt like crying tears of joy. I was so happy. And I thought I was going to be sad because, when you're around certain people, you feel like you're going to miss them because, these are your people, right? But I noticed that once I let people go, yeah, it was lonely, but it also gave me peace. And it was And I just felt like a whole serenity in my life, you know? And then I noticed that I started smiling more. I started wanting to put my makeup and going out more. And then I noticed, girl, I was going out by myself to restaurants and just enjoying yourself. A lot of women, a lot of us, we lose sight in the fact that you got to take care of you before you can take care of someone else. If you, how can you be that happy person, that peacemaker friend, that go-getter, motivating friend, if you're not like that, if you're not in a level in your life where you're like that, you know? And it's going to benefit you a lot when you cut people off and you start living for you. Now, if I want to go out with family, I can. But if I know it's going to be an argument when I go out with them, I just stay home. I stay home, I watch my little shows, have my little ice cream, and I feel very at peace. And I want you ladies to feel that same peace that I feel. It's no better. It's no better feeling. You know, there's a lot of celebrities that with all the money and the fame, they're still so depressed, right? And sad to say, a lot of them lost their lives because they couldn't deal with the outside world and healing themselves. Take some time off to heal, okay? Or it's going to affect your whole entire life. Even when you're at work, you're not going to be able to concentrate. If you want to get to you again and you feel like you haven't been in yourself for a long time, it's okay. You're not going crazy. You just need to take a step back. On everybody, everything needs to come to a halt. Your mental health means everything. That means if you got to take a leave of absence from work to spend time with you, and when I mean spend time with you, I mean do completely nothing for a week. To gain your confidence and your mental health and your peace back. Watch shows, not sad shows either. Watch things that uplift you. Me, personally, when I was going through it, when I was on my path to becoming better mentally, I would wake up in the morning, blast gospel music, right? I would blast gospel music. I would read certain quotes in the Bible. I can do things, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Or what time I'm afraid, I would trust in thee. Or lean on God and not your own understanding. All these things just gave me comfort. Because right now, you need to be comforted. And me, I find comfort in when I pray. I find comfort when I'm listening to gospel. I find comfort when I'm doing things that uplift my mood. So try doing things that uplift your mood. But the number one thing is you have to stay to yourself on this self-love journey. Because if you're trying to heal, stop going to people that broke you. Stop entertaining that same guy that has no respect for you, or these friends that's competing with you, that's hating on you on the low, that always got some negative things to say about you. Stop hanging around family that they do stuff to you and then they make it seem like you're the problem, because it's going to affect how you feel about yourself and it's going to affect your mental health. You know how I know? Okay? Your girl been in the hospital for it. It's no joke. And I was never like this. I was never like this. I never went to the hospital for no goddamn anxiety. Are you kidding me? I didn't even think anxiety was a real thing. And let me just say, I apologize for my ignorant way of thinking. I used to be like, depression, anxiety, all you gotta do is just be in a happy mood. Like, it's not that serious. It is, because it becomes a mental, it's like, anxiety is a mental disorder. It makes you, depression is something mentally that you can't just shake off. But if you want to go on a healing journey and you separate yourself around people that's not deserving of you, and you focus on you and you start doing things that lift your mood, and you start going out by yourself, you're going to feel way better. Of course, anxiety and depression, it never goes away, but you're going to feel 1,000 times better. Don't underestimate the power of letting certain people go to keep you sane. Okay? Because I promise you, you will lose your mind off of being around people that don't deserve you or that's causing you to go in the hospital. I have a lot of you that tell me, oh my God, it happened to me too. You know? So I'm not going to talk you guys ear off to death, but I will say that it's 2020. Mental health is very important. If you surround yourself about people that's making you feel like crap, take a trash bag, throw them away, and start focusing on you and do things that make you happy. And that's all I have for you guys for this video. I hope this video helped you. And until next time, Bella Gang or no gang.